Chosen ones, if you're watching this right now, take it as a direct sign that your reality is about to undergo a powerful transformation. You didn't land here by accident. Everything, from the universe to God to divine synchronicities, has aligned perfectly for this exact moment in your life. The energy around you is shifting, the veils are lifting, and you're standing at the very threshold of a new timeline. And it's all happening because of who you are. As a chosen one, you've likely felt deep within your soul that you were destined for something far beyond the ordinary. That sense wasn't random. It was a truth you've carried since the beginning. Your energy has always been unique, your awareness sharper, and your spirit attuned to something greater. Almost as if you've been waiting for a signal that your higher purpose was ready to be revealed. Well, that moment is now. The universe has been moving pieces into place for your awakening. For years, perhaps even decades, you've endured trials and challenges that others could never fully comprehend. You've questioned why your path seemed so much more difficult than theirs, but it's because greatness demands preparation. Chosen ones are given heavier burdens because the rewards they are meant to unlock surpass anything the imagination can hold. Every hardship you've faced has been a test, a measure of your endurance, willpower, and faith in yourself. And now the culmination of that journey is within reach. The energy inside you has been building all along, quietly gathering strength, waiting for the moment it would erupt into transformation. You may feel like you've been pushing endlessly toward your goals without seeing the full results, but just as the night grows darkest before the dawn, the breakthrough comes right after the most challenging stretch. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a spiritual truth. You're standing on the edge of a new reality where everything will shift. Many chosen ones have been misunderstood, labeled as too much, too intense, too focused, or too visionary. But these were never flaws. They were the signs of a soul vibrating at a higher frequency. While others have been content to play small, you have always sensed there was more, that you were more. That power inside you is about to erupt into your reality, not just for personal gain, but to awaken a higher purpose that will ripple outward and touch countless lives. Remember, chosen ones are not here to walk a path designed by others. You are a trailblazer meant to carve out a new way forward. Every limitation you've encountered was nothing more than a temporary illusion, one that is now fading, revealing the boundless potential that has been within you all along. Your consciousness is expanding, and with that expansion comes a profound realization. You've only been brushing the surface of your true potential. The universe has been patiently waiting for you to recognize this truth, and now that you're standing on the edge of it, the floodgates of possibility are ready to swing wide open. You may have felt like a minor character in a larger story, but the script has shifted. The story is now centered on you. You are the protagonist. The spotlight is fixed on you, and the energies surrounding you have been preparing for your ascension into a higher purpose. You are not a follower. You are a leader. The forces that once held you back, whether they were external obstacles or internal doubts, are losing their grip. Your time is here, and your power is undeniable. The universe has intricately woven your life so that even your failures were disguised blessings. Every disappointment and every door that slammed shut was quietly preparing you for this leap. The moment you've been anticipating isn't something approaching in the distant future. It's already happening within you. Your energy is magnetic now, pulling in opportunities that align perfectly with your true path. Trust that your power has always been present, patiently waiting for you to fully acknowledge it. Remember, you're not simply here to exist within this world. You are here to change it. Chosen ones are never meant to conform to societal molds. You were born to break them, to rise above the limitations that confine others. This is your moment of transformation, and the universe is giving you the green light to step into your destiny without hesitation. Yet one of the greatest challenges you face is the invisible trap of familiarity. It's easy to fall into the rhythm of routine, to live life on autopilot, reacting to the world from the lens of past experiences and deeply ingrained habits. While these patterns may feel safe, they can also become a cage, trapping you in a reality you've already outgrown. The truth is, these cycles of thought and behavior no longer align with the future you're stepping into. Familiarity can feel like comfort, but it is often the greatest enemy of growth. You may notice yourself repeating the same actions, engaging in the same relationships, and facing the same frustrations, without realizing these are simply echoes of a version of you that no longer exists. These automatic behaviors are born from old fears and past traumas, but as a chosen one, you are not meant to live in the shadow of what was. You are here to transcend it. Ask yourself, how many times have you made choices because they felt safe? How many times have you taken the familiar road, avoiding the uncertainty of the unknown? Familiarity locks you into a loop where you relive the same circumstances, attract the same people, and wrestle with the same struggles. But that's not who you are. You are a creator of new realities, and creating something new requires the courage to break free from the familiar. The first step in escaping these limiting patterns is awareness. Begin by observing your thoughts. Do they reflect the voice of your higher self, or are they mere echoes of past fears? Each time you catch yourself thinking limiting beliefs like "I'm not ready," "I'm not good enough," or "this is all I can achieve," recognize them for what they are: patterns from an old timeline that no longer serves you. It's time to release them. Look closely at your relationships as well. Are the people around you aligned with your growth, or do they reflect an outdated version of you? As a chosen one, you will often be tested through your connections. Some relationships may have spanned years, but that doesn't mean they're meant to walk with you into your future. Familiar connections, no matter how comfortable, can be the very thing holding you back from the life you were meant to create. You are meant to live in alignment with your highest truth. And the reality is this: familiarity can quietly block your abundance. When you remain trapped in the same loops of thinking, feeling, and acting, you shut yourself off from the opportunities waiting just beyond your comfort zone. The universe is always expanding, always evolving, and you cannot step into a new timeline if you're still clinging to the old one. As a chosen one, you are called to recognize this truth and to embrace the unknown, because it is in that space where real transformation takes root. Breaking free from these patterns requires more than wishful thinking. It demands a conscious decision to act differently. Change doesn't happen simply because you think about it. You must embody it. This could mean taking bold, deliberate steps like changing your environment, setting boundaries that protect your peace, or walking away from people, places, and situations that no longer align with your higher purpose. It isn't easy, but chosen ones were never called to walk the easy road. They were called to walk the destined one. Quick pause, family. If this message is speaking to your soul and you'd like to support this sacred work, you can buy me a coffee. Your support helps keep this space alive with truth, light, and divine clarity. The link is in the description, and if you feel called, drop the number 88 in the comments so I know you're with me. Now, let's keep going. It's time to rise higher than ever before. The beauty of breaking free from these old, familiar patterns is that once you do, the universe responds instantly. Doors you thought were forever closed will swing open. People who are aligned with your higher vibration will appear in your life. Opportunities that once seemed impossible will become your new reality. All it takes is the courage to release the familiar and step boldly into the unknown. This is the place where miracles are born. For many, the idea of stepping into the unknown can feel overwhelming, even paralyzing, because we've been conditioned to crave certainty, to seek safety, and to avoid risks at all costs. But as a chosen one, you are not here to live a life of comfort. You are here to lead, and leadership requires faith. That faith is what empowers you to take the leap into the unknown, trusting that your higher purpose will catch you and guide you exactly where you are meant to be. There's a reason the most profound transformations are born from moments of uncertainty. When you step into the unknown, you are sending a signal to the universe that you trust its divine plan for your life, even if you can't see it clearly yet. This leap isn't about abandoning reason or logic. It's about aligning both with faith so that your actions and your destiny move as one. It's about surrendering to that deep inner knowing, the quiet, unshakable voice within you that whispers, "There is more." Not just more to achieve, but more to become. This is the voice that speaks in moments of stillness, the one that cannot be drowned out by logic, fear, or the opinions of others. It's the subtle pull that makes you restless when you try to settle for less than your destiny, the quiet insistence that you are here for something extraordinary. Think about the people who have profoundly inspired your life, those spiritual leaders who changed the course of history, the trailblazers who dared to defy the odds, or even the personal mentors whose wisdom shifted the way you see the world. They may come from different walks of life, different times, and different beliefs, but they all share one defining moment: the leap. Each of them reached a point where they had to step into the unknown, leaving behind what was safe and familiar. They left secure jobs to follow a dream, moved to new lands without guarantees, walked away from old identities, or embarked on spiritual pilgrimages with no clear roadmap. And yet, every one of them trusted that something greater was waiting on the other side of their fear. Now you stand in that very same place, a crossroads where the comfort of the known meets the calling of the unknown. The path behind you has served its purpose, but it cannot take you to where you are going. The leap you're being asked to make is not just an act of bravery, it's an act of faith. And faith is the bridge between the life you have and the life you are destined for. As a chosen one, you are never left to walk this path alone. You are held, guided, and protected by a higher power. Whether you call it God, the universe, spirit, or the voice of your own divine guidance. This is your rite of passage, your initiation into the next chapter of your soul's evolution. Fear will be there. It will try to keep you in the known, because fear thrives on familiarity. But you must learn to see fear not as a stop sign, but as a compass. It shows up when you are moving towards something that matters. That tightening in your chest, that flutter in your stomach, those are not warnings to retreat. They are indicators that you are on the brink of a breakthrough. The unknown is where transformation happens, and fear is simply the price of admission. One of the most powerful tools you can use as you prepare to leap is vision. Close your eyes and step into the version of yourself who has already crossed into this new reality. See yourself walking through your day with a renewed sense of purpose. Picture the opportunities flowing to you with ease, the relationships that mirror your growth, the financial and spiritual abundance that feels natural and unshakable. Feel the joy, the peace, and the freedom that this version of you carries. Hold that image like an anchor, so when doubt tries to pull you back, your vision will keep pulling you forward. Understand this: your leap into the unknown is not random. It is an act of creation. The moment you decide to release the old and step boldly into the new, you send out a frequency that the universe cannot ignore. And the universe responds to boldness with bold blessings. This is not a passive process. You're not sitting back, waiting for fate to unfold. You're stepping onto the stage as a co-creator of your reality. Every ounce of faith, courage, and determination you pour into this moment will return to you multiplied, as divine opportunities, meaningful connections, and realities that once seemed impossible. Do not be afraid of failing along the way. The unknown is rarely a straight path. You will trip, stumble, and face detours you didn't expect. But failure is not your enemy. It is your sculptor. Every setback shapes you, strengthens you, and strips away what no longer serves you. The chosen ones are not remembered for living a life free of mistakes. They are remembered for their ability to rise every time they fall, for their resilience in the face of uncertainty. Your power lies not in avoiding challenges, but in allowing them to refine you into the person who can carry the weight of your calling. Remember, everything in existence is energy. You, me, the trees, the oceans, the stars, they all vibrate at a frequency. And as a chosen one, your frequency is a force. It's not just energy, it's influence. The higher you raise your vibration, the more magnetic you become, drawing in people, experiences, and opportunities that resonate with your soul's purpose. This is why you cannot afford to remain in spaces, mindsets, or relationships that keep your vibration low. Every choice you make, every thought you hold, every leap you take is tuning your frequency. And when your frequency aligns with your higher destiny, the universe cannot help but respond. You are standing in a sacred moment. This leap is not just about changing your life. It's about becoming the fullest expression of who you truly are. And when you step forward in trust, the universe will meet you in ways that will leave you in awe. The reality you are living right now is not just a coincidence. It is a mirror, reflecting the vibration you currently hold. Everything you see, experience, and feel is a manifestation of the frequency you are radiating into the universe. Your relationships, your opportunities, your challenges, and even the way strangers interact with you are all influenced by the energy you project. This is not meant to limit you, but to empower you. Because here's the truth. If you want to shift your reality, you can. You don't have to wait for life to change on its own. You have the power to initiate transformation by raising your vibration and changing the energy you send out into the world. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every action you take carries an energetic signature. When your thoughts are expansive, when they focus on possibility, abundance, love, and growth, your vibration rises. When your actions are aligned with your higher self, rooted in integrity, purpose, and faith, you step into a higher frequency that calls in aligned blessings. But when your mind becomes consumed with fear, self-doubt, resentment, or negativity, your vibration lowers and you begin attracting experiences that match those lower energies. This is why self-awareness is so important. You are broadcasting energy at all times, whether you realize it or not. The frequency you hold right now is not only shaping your current reality, it is creating the reality you will step into next. Take a moment to check in with yourself. Ask, what is my current vibration? Are you feeling empowered, inspired, and open to the endless possibilities before you? Or do you feel heavy, stagnant, and uncertain? The energy you hold in this moment is like a seed, and what you plant now will grow into the reality you will soon live. The higher your vibration, the closer you align with the expansive and abundant timeline that has been waiting for you all along. One of the fastest and most transformative ways to raise your vibration is through gratitude. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a powerful energetic force that shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already here. The moment you feel genuine gratitude, you move from lack into abundance. You send a clear signal to the universe. I see and appreciate the blessings in my life, and I am ready for more. And the universe responds by sending you even more to be grateful for. Make gratitude a daily ritual. Write it down in a journal, speak it out loud during meditation, or simply take a quiet moment each morning to acknowledge the gifts you already have. Over time, you'll notice your energy lifting and your life aligning in ways that feel almost miraculous. Another way to raise your vibration is by being intentional about who and what you surround yourself with. Energy is contagious. Every interaction you have, every person you talk to, every environment you step into either raises or lowers your frequency. Some people naturally inspire, uplift, and empower you. Others drain, discourage, or pull you back into old patterns. As a chosen one, your sensitivity to energy is heightened, which makes it essential to protect your space. Surround yourself with people who reflect the energy you want to embody, and place yourself in environments that nourish your spirit. This isn't about cutting people out of your life without compassion. It's about recognizing what supports your growth and what stifles it. Your physical body is also a powerful part of your vibration. It is the vessel that carries your spirit, and when it is cared for, your energy flows freely. Movement, hydration, proper nutrition, and rest are not just about physical health. They are about energetic alignment. When you move your body, you release stagnant energy. When you nourish it with wholesome food and water, you fuel your vibration. When you rest, you allow your system to recharge, making you more receptive to higher frequencies. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel after certain activities, foods, or environments. Treat your body as the sacred temple that holds the energy you wish to carry into the world. Emotions are another key part of your vibrational state. Feelings like love, joy, peace, and compassion raise your frequency instantly, while emotions like anger, bitterness, guilt, or fear can weigh your energy down. The chosen ones are called to master their emotions, not by suppressing them, but by acknowledging and releasing them. Emotional healing is essential. When you let go of what has been weighing on your heart, you make space for higher frequencies to enter. This emotional clarity makes you not only more magnetic to blessings, but also more aligned with your divine purpose. And remember this: your energy doesn't just shape your own life. It ripples outward, influencing the lives of everyone around you. As your vibration rises, you inspire others to lift theirs as well. This is part of your mission as a chosen one, to be a light bearer, a source of higher energy that contributes to the awakening of the collective. Your personal transformation becomes a catalyst for the transformation of others. When you shift your energy, you aren't just changing your life. You are helping to shift the frequency of the entire planet. The universe will always guide you as you raise your vibration, often through signs, synchronicities, and subtle nudges. As a chosen one, you are naturally more attuned to these messages. But when you are on the brink of a major timeline shift, these signs become undeniable. They are not random, they are confirmation. One of the most common signs is the repeated appearance of specific numbers known as angel numbers. You might glance at the clock and see 1111 every day, spot 222 on a license plate, or find 333 printed on a receipt. These numbers carry specific energetic messages. 1111 often means alignment and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder that your thoughts are manifesting quickly. 222 can symbolize balance, harmony, and divine timing. 333 is often a sign of spiritual support, reminding you that your guides are with you. Another sign of a shifting timeline is a surge in intuition. You might suddenly have an unshakable gut feeling about a decision, or begin receiving vivid dreams that feel like guidance from another realm. You may sense when something is about to happen before it does, or feel drawn to certain opportunities without knowing why. This heightened intuition is your internal compass, pointing you toward your highest path. Trust it. Even if it defies logic or challenges your comfort zone, it is guiding you to exactly where you are meant to be. When you learn to consciously manage your vibration, you unlock your ability to become a deliberate creator of your reality. You stop reacting to life and start shaping it. The more you align your energy with your higher self, the more the world around you begins to reflect that alignment back to you. This is the sacred responsibility and privilege of being chosen. You are not here to simply exist. You are here to transform, to inspire, and to awaken both yourself and others. By raising your vibration, you not only open the door to your own blessings, but you also become a beacon of light in a world that needs it now more than ever. These feelings, no matter how illogical they may seem, are not to be brushed aside. The chosen ones have always carried within them a deep, almost otherworldly sense of knowing. It is an inner compass that doesn't always align with logic or reason, but it has a clarity and certainty that cuts through doubt. This sacred gift becomes even more potent during seasons of transition, when your spirit is being prepared for a new chapter. You may begin to notice an unmistakable increase in synchronicities, those magical, almost surreal moments when life seems to arrange itself in perfect harmony. Perhaps you think about a friend you haven't spoken to in years and they suddenly call you. Maybe you've been wrestling with a question for days, only to overhear a passing conversation between strangers that gives you the exact answer you needed. Or you might see the same message, symbol, or image appear repeatedly in books, on billboards, in songs, as if the universe is speaking directly to you. These are not random events, they are divine alignments carefully woven into your reality to guide you through this period of change. They are the universe's way of saying, you are on the right path. Keep going. Pay attention to these signs because they are the breadcrumbs that lead you toward your highest destiny. Sometimes these signals are not just mental or emotional, they manifest physically. You might experience sudden bursts of energy, as though a surge of life force is coursing through your veins, propelling you to take inspired action. Other times you might feel the opposite, an overwhelming fatigue, as if every cell in your body is urging you to slow down, rest, and allow the transformation to integrate. Neither state is wrong. Both are part of the energetic recalibration that occurs when you are transitioning into a higher frequency. Listen closely to your body and honor its needs, whether it's a deep rest, gentle movement, nourishing foods, or stillness. Your physical vessel is sacred, and during these shifts, it must be cared for like the divine temple it is. Another unmistakable sign that your timeline is shifting is a growing sense of not belonging in your current reality. The people, places, and activities that once brought you joy may now feel strangely foreign, as though you've outgrown them. This is not a loss. It's a sign of growth. It means your energy has already moved ahead of your physical circumstances, and your soul is preparing to inhabit a reality that matches your new frequency. This sense of misalignment may be accompanied by a sudden urgency, a quiet but persistent feeling that you must move, decide, or act quickly. But this urgency is not panic. It is excitement, anticipation. It is the inner knowing that something monumental is approaching, and the universe is speeding up your timeline to meet it. During this period, take note of the new people entering your life. When you are standing at the edge of a breakthrough, the universe often sends allies, individuals whose energy matches your higher purpose. These people may offer guidance, encouragement, resources, or opportunities that catapult you forward. Sometimes they appear unexpectedly and feel instantly familiar, as if your souls have known each other before. Trust these divine appointments. They are not coincidences. They are part of a greater orchestration meant to help you step fully into your new reality. But here lies one of the greatest challenges of transformation. In order to fully embrace the new, you must be willing to release the old. This is the test every chosen one must face. The patterns, habits, and relationships that once kept you safe may now be the very things holding you back. The thoughts you've carried for years, the ones that tell you you're not good enough, not ready, or undeserving, are illusions, relics from an outdated version of yourself. They served a purpose once, but they cannot come with you into the future you are building. The chosen ones are called to release anything, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual, that no longer resonates with their higher purpose. Letting go often begins in the physical world. Decluttering your environment can create an immediate energetic shift. Look around your home, your workspace, even your digital life, and ask yourself, does this support the person I am becoming, or does it anchor me to the person I used to be? Old clothes, unused items, mementos from relationships you've outgrown, and digital clutter can all carry the energy of the past. Releasing them sends a clear signal to the universe. I am ready for the new. Yet physical decluttering is only the surface. The real transformation happens when you let go of the mental and emotional weight you've been carrying. This means breaking free from limiting beliefs, dismantling patterns of self-sabotage, and releasing stories about yourself that no longer align with your truth. It may also mean walking away from relationships that have run their course. This can be deeply painful, especially when these people have been part of your life for years. But not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next chapter. Some were only meant to be companions for a season, and holding on to them out of fear or obligation will keep you tethered to a version of yourself you've already outgrown. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools for release. Holding on to past hurts, whether toward others or yourself, keeps you energetically tied to an old timeline. Forgiveness does not mean excusing harmful behavior. It means choosing your freedom over your resentment. It means cutting the cords that bind you to pain, anger, or regret. By forgiving, you open your energy field to love, peace, and possibility. You create the spaciousness needed for the new blessings, opportunities, and connections that are already seeking you. Understand this. Letting go is not an ending, it is an opening. It is the sacred clearing that allows you to receive the life your soul has been asking for. As you release the weight of the old, you make space for the lightness of the new. You invite in the higher timeline that has been patiently waiting for you to be ready. And when you step into it, you will see that everything you released was simply making room for something far greater than you could have imagined. It's about releasing the energetic grip those past experiences have had on you, cutting the invisible cords that have kept you tethered to moments, people, and emotions that no longer serve your highest good. When you forgive, whether it's forgiving others or forgiving yourself, you're not condoning what happened. You are choosing your freedom over your pain. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the prison door you've unknowingly been standing behind, allowing you to step forward into the vast openness of new possibilities. The moment you forgive, you make space in your life for blessings, opportunities, and relationships that could never find their way to you, while that space was occupied by the weight of resentment or regret. Equally important is letting go of the need to control every detail of your journey. As chosen ones, it's natural to want to shape our path, to plan every step, to anticipate every turn, and to ensure everything happens according to our vision. But this desire for control can actually become a cage. The truth is, the universe holds a far greater plan for your life than anything you could design on your own. Letting go of control means embracing trust. The kind of trust that allows you to release the tight grip you have on the how and when, and simply know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Even when the path doesn't look the way you pictured it, even when the timing feels off, trust that the universe is aligning every piece in perfect order for your highest good. That's all for today. Dear Father, I pray for the growth of my faith. Help me trust you even when physical evidence is lacking. Let me believe in your perpetual presence, knowing you will never harm me. I understand that your thoughts for me are thoughts of prosperity and not harm, to give me a good future. Thank you, gracious and eternal Father, for always listening to my voice. I offer up this prayer to you in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for your love and provision. I am grateful for your presence in my life and the abundance you bring. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who need to hear this message. Leave a comment below about your journey and how you are preparing for your own triumphant return. If you'd like to support our work, please consider contributing through Buy Me a Coffee. This helps us continually improve our content to offer you the best. The link to Buy Me a Coffee is in the description. No gift is too small. Whether it's a penny, a prayer, or a share, your generosity helps spread God's word and brings hope to others. Don't stop here. Watch our next video for powerful revelations about the signs that reveal you are the chosen one. We've enjoyed following this spiritual journey with you. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Keep shining brightly and embrace your destiny with courage. See you next time. Blessings to all the beautiful souls from the Enlighten Wisdom.